Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I believe I have bed hair, and I have forgotten to review a certain movie several times because it is so forgettable, and that film is Dreamcatcher. Yes, Dreamcatcher, the Stephen King adaptation with Morgan Freeman. How could you have Morgan Freeman and not have a great movie? Well, Dreamcatcher is the story of a group of friends who have special abilities. So, Stephen King. And those friends and their special abilities get infected by alien-infested worms that blast out of your rear end and become weasel monsters. Yeah. That's the thing about Dreamcatcher, is that there's not a lot of mystery to this particular film. It doesn't build the suspense. And you don't really emotionally connect with what's happening on screen. It's really kind of a cliche. I mean, it's exactly what you'd expect from Stephen King. I think, for one thing, you would do a lot better with this film if we had not seen other really great Stephen... What is that? Ah, yes. It's either a car outside or the aliens from Dreamcatcher, the alien fungus intestinal worm weasels are coming to get me. In any case, here is kind of the thing, is that if you read the book, the events seem kind of inconsequential, and if you watch the movie, you're never really invested. And not that the characters are unlikable, it's just, again, you don't invest in them. You don't gain a caring for them as characters. They're kind of there. Now, to be honest with you, this is a pretty okay shot movie. I mean, you're looking at things going, yeah, I could tell that's fake, but it's not terrible fake. It may have been a lot better if they had tried to use less CG and more models in this movie, but it would have been really hard to do that. Now, again, with this particular film, it being a Stephen King, it being so high-end, I mean, I remember really wanting to see this movie and it getting killed by critics. And now I've seen this movie and I just go, yeah, I can see why I didn't want to see this movie. But at least the scene where the general guy checks his rear end for red fungus growth is cut from the film. So I didn't want to see Morgan Freeman stick his finger up his rear end. So there's that. Look, if you're a Stephen King purist and you really want to see every Stephen King movie out there, Dreamcatcher is not at the absolute bottom of the list. I believe that's Maximum Overdrive, considered the worst Stephen King adaptation in history. But Dreamcatcher is certainly somewhere near the bottom. I enjoyed the Tommyknockers far more than this, and that was considered even a bad book on the part of Stephen King. So, just bear that in mind. Oh, so rude. Maybe I'll get a sound room one day. In any case, so that's my opinion of Dreamcatcher. It is a passable, if not good, film. And I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I am Richard Leland Neal.